We narrowly avoided getting added to Jerma's kill count.
Bro, him just like appearing out of nowhere was actually terrifying.
Do I tell the story now?
Yeah, you could tell it.
All right. Chat, so we're waiting outside of this VIP section, right? We had messaged Techie, and we're waiting to get in, right? And all of a sudden, I look like to my right, and I see someone that looks like they're a YouTuber that I've watched before, like a video game YouTuber, but I didn't know who they were, but they looked familiar. So like when you go to a TwitchCon or AX and you see someone that looks kind of famous or like someone that you might know, your radar starts to go off, right? It's like, okay, there's famous streamers in my proximity, right? So my radars were going off, and I was kind of like looking around, and I see this guy like standing next to the railing in like sweatpants and like a t-shirt and like a hat. And I like heard his voice, and I was like, man, that kind of sounds like Jerma. And I look down again, and I'm like, holy fuck, I think that is. I think that is Jerma. What? And like I go up and I'm like, oh, excuse me, are you Jerma? And he looks up, and it's him. It's definitely him. And I'm like, hey, dude, I'm a huge fan. Like, you know, it's so good to meet you. Like, I'm a huge fan. Like, love your stuff. You know, whatever. I was just gonna leave it at that. And he like pops up his chest like this, and points to both me and Nyan. He's like, I know who you are. I know who you are. Yes, I know who you are.
Yeah, without blinking, just like. It was terrifying.
I thought he was making a funny, where it's like, oh, we know who you are, so he's doing the thing like, oh yeah, I know who you are too. Of course, you're you. Yeah. I thought that was the joke, right?
Yeah, same.
He's a funny guy, so I thought that was the joke.
Yeah, I thought he was just like joshing.
He looks us both in the eyes. I know who you are. I know who both of you are. And we're like, no, okay, like, listen, sorry, we don't want to make you feel bad for not knowing who we are. You know, we're going to get hooed. Like, who cares? Like, you know, we're just fans. You're Lord Aethelstan. And you're Nyanners. And I'm like,
oh, God.
What?
How did he know?
I don't know.
How does he recognize us?
I don't know, man.
Bro.
I do not know. I have no fucking idea. But yeah. And then he listed off our parents' names.
Yeah.
Our dog's name, where we grew up.
Home addresses.
Home address. All 52 presidents.
All the places we've worked in the past. Social security.
And the day and time that we're gonna die.
Yeah.
So that's kind of why we're going over the speed limit today, guys, because I mean we're good for a few more years.
Yeah.
According to Jerma.
It's not our time yet. Yeah, thanks, Jerma, for letting us know.
But no, that was so cool. And yeah, we snapped a pic, and it was cool, man.
Yeah, he came back to come take a picture.
Yeah, it was really sweet. It was really sweet.
It reminded me of Willy Wonka.
What do you mean, like?
Just like.
Oh, like how he knew everything.
Yeah. He just knew everything.
I mean, dude, it was one of those situations where it's like, oh fuck, this is awkward because we know them, but there's no fucking way he knows us.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh god, now I feel bad because like, it's awkward.
Yeah.
And but like, fuck, dude,
I thought there was just no way.
It was the most random shit ever.
Cause like, even if he did know of us, like, how would he recognize our faces?
I don't know.
Yeah.
I mean, we've done enough IRL streams that.
Yeah.
Maybe it's been out and about.
Yeah, this is crazy.
Jerma watches us to fall asleep. We're Jerma's comfort streamers.
Then he dreams about murdering us.
Holy shit, man.